Video number 10 for the house husband. Now basically a house husband in the UK is the chap, the man of the house. He will stay at home and look after the baby, the child, the children, while the wife goes to work. Video number 10 is possibly one of the most important things for your child's upbringing, and it's about setting ground rules. Now very quickly, what the two of you must do, the mother and father, is agree to the ground rules. Now what I'm on about is this. Now basically, let's say the wife goes to work, the house husband is at home, and he is the one who maybe will say you can do that to the child and you can't do this. You mustn't go over there, but you can go over here. It is vitally important that when the wife comes home, she will agree to those rules. The worst thing in the world is for, let's say, the house husband to say you can do this, you can't do that, but then the wife to come home and to contradict what the house husband has said. So in other words, before any of this happens, you must agree on the ground rules. You must agree, the two of you, what can be done and what can't be done. Now let's move aside from that. Now let's say all of a sudden the three of you or the four of you at home and you're jumping about all over the place, let's say, and all of a sudden one of you says to that child, don't do that. Even if it's wrong and they should have been allowed to do that, it is vitally important that the other partner agrees. In other words, if partner one, the husband, says don't do that, it is vitally important that the wife says don't do that as well. The worst thing in the world is for the one partner to disagree with the other one, even though they should have been allowed to do that. And of course the opposite applies. The reason being is because the child will look at the two of you and think, why is one saying yes and the other one saying no? So in other words, even when you have, let's say, a child of 4 or 5, and the child at that age, they're very clever, they may go up to the house husband and say, Dad, can I have a sweet? And the dad may say, yes, of course you can have a sweet. Then they may take that sweet, that bit of candy, into the other room, and the mum will see them with that candy. The mum may then say, you can't have that, you shouldn't have that, go and put it back. And they may then say, well, Dad said I could. At that point, it's vitally important that the mother says, okay, that's fine. Even though maybe they shouldn't have had that. Then when the child is away from the situation, the two of you need to get together and agree on the ground rules. Very important. Video number 10.